What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop. If you want to skip the line, you can jump into the super chat. I'm going to go in on this topic, then I'll come back and check the chat, starting with the super chat, and then I'll work my way over to the regular chat. So, fam, you know how this thing goes. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So, Herman Cain, one of the premier tap dancers who used to be in the Black community, croaked over today. He checked out, gone to be with the Lord. Is that accurate? Nah, we got to call it what it is, fam. Wherever the hell he's at, it's hot. Guaranteed. If there's a hell, we know he went. You know, he had a first class ticket, if you believe in such things. Now, so this dude, you know, he ran for, what was that, president in 2012? 12, 16, 12. Yeah, so he ran in 2012, got his head knocked off, bowed out early. Just another dude who really think that you know what, I can't even say that I think that he's really loved. He thought he was really loved. He's just one of those dudes that got paid to assimilate. So that was his hustle. And that's a lot of these other Black things, hustles. They just want to assimilate, fam. They don't give a damn about right or even wrong. They're just trying to get paid. They're trying to get to that bag. And they know that it is paper, it's bread, and chowing down on those buttermilk biscuits. And Herman Cain, when I found out he was dead, I was shocked to find out that he died from the coronavirus, because I thought he choked on some buttermilk biscuits. I just knew that's what it was. I thought he had either choked on some buttermilk biscuits, or I thought that he had slipped on the butter. Like somebody had, you know how sometimes you're eating and you drop stuff on the floor. I was thinking perhaps some butter fell on the floor and he slipped and he bumped his head and it took him out. Because you know, when you're old, 74 years old, your bones, they're not as strong as they used to be. And so any kind of little fall, little slip or whatever can take you out. So I thought it was something like that. But then they told me it was coronavirus. And then I said, well, that kind of makes sense, because remember he was at Trump's campaign rally back on June 20th. And he was up there just doing all the little buck dance, the latest buck dance move. You know how they be doing a little buck dance move, whatever they was doing. You know, it was just jamming, him and all the other little, you know, the little start with C rhymes with moons. They was just going at it, boy. They was having a good old time. And as I was watching that, I was watching them dance with no mask on in that arena with all of those people. I said, yeah, they're not gonna be laughing when their asses catch corona. Yeah, so here's the deal. Herman Cain got tested before the rally. He got tested before the rally and he was cleared. He didn't have it. After the rally, he gets tested and now he has it. And since I think it was June 29th is when he got diagnosed, he got admitted to the hospital on the 1st of July, and he's been in bad shape ever since. So it's funny because I heard some of his people saying that they was praying for him and that he's God's child and all these type of things. And it's just amazing how delusional people is. Oh, you know what? I don't even think it's delusion. I think that they just be lying and they know they're lying. And it's all about trying to pull the wool over everybody's face. That's all it is, Yeah, they're trying to pull the wool over, not just your eyes, but your whole face. They're just trying to cover up people's face with that wool because they know it's a hustle. So Herman Cain is no more. He's no more. Done. He went in to be treated with oxygen for his lungs. That's what his representative said. And as recently as a week ago, they said that they were hopeful that he was going to make it. My hope was in reverse. Say, fam, I know some people, when people die, they get all emotional, sentimental. Why would anybody care? Why would anybody, all of a sudden, because somebody died, why would they care about their enemy? I just don't understand that. I don't understand, like, well, you gotta, don't speak ill of the dead. You gotta rest in peace, the dead rest in peace, and blah, blah, blah. But the whole time this fool was alive, he was wishing you died. He was doing things that was detrimental to your survival. He was wishing death on you. And now that this fool is dead, you really are like sentimental and telling people that they shouldn't be celebrating somebody's death. America celebrates the death of its enemies. Every time a Taliban member gets killed, somebody from ISIS gets killed, Americans celebrate. There's a great deal of Americans who call themselves patriotic, including members of Congress. They celebrate. They say stuff like, we got him. Trump will tweet it out and say, we got him. We got him. He is no longer a threat. Now the people of whatever latest country that they invaded or bullied, whatever small country that don't really have no weapons to fight back, whatever that little small country is, they'll say, well, the people are no longer living in fear. Ironically, people in America are living in fear because you can't even have a peaceful protest in America without getting your head bust in by the police. This is supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave, where the First Amendment is protected. But the First Amendment is anything but protected. The First Amendment is really being used as toilet paper right now by those in power. So I'm just saying, fam, let's get some, if y'all want it to be this way, that's cool. If you want it to be this way, that's cool. But let's get some consistency. Let's have some consistency. But you can't, just because somebody is an American or somebody that you like or somebody that was a prominent figure in American society, just because they was a prominent figure don't mean that they get a pass if they live their life full of corruption, if they harm people with their policies, if they treaded on people's civil liberties. They shouldn't get a pass if they die. They should be called out for what they are. They should be recognized for what they are. I can't stand when people have eulogies and everybody know that this person was a horrible person. How do they start off the eulogy? How do they start? In fact, before the eulogy, before you even get to the eulogy, you open up the damn program and At an early age, he gave his life to God, to Jesus Christ. He was a member of the St. Mount Osbury Missionary Baptist Church under the tutelage of Reverend Jemiah, all of those stuff, man, say what it is. He was a crook. This fool took everybody he could for a ride. He had 7 different babies by 7 different mamas, with 7 different women. You know, he robbed, he stole, he was a crook, he couldn't be trusted. Say what it is. I think that would be a more entertaining funeral. That would be a more entertaining memorial if they told it like it was. Yeah, she cheated on all 3 of her husbands. She was no good to the day she died, and she was a crackhead. Say what it is, man. I'm telling you the truth, fam. I really don't have a problem with people saying what I was when I go. Like, stand up there and just say what it is, exactly who I was, because you preach your eulogy the way you live your life. And if you don't want to have that part in your eulogy, man, don't do it. Don't participate. I wish like hell that I could give the eulogy at his funeral. Woo! I'd be on it, man. I'd be all over it. I can get the eulogy at Herman Cain's funeral. Ooh, wee, man. I'll start the eulogy off with, this is how I start the eulogy off. You reap what you sow. And then my next thing, the next catchphrase I'd use is, the same thing makes you laugh or make you cry. Oh yeah, that came to my mind when I saw him, when I heard about that he did die of coronavirus. Yeah, I had a picture of him dancing it up, shaking around, shaking his ass at that Trump rally on June 20th. Oh yeah, Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's what came to mind. They running around here telling people to don't wear a mask and the coronavirus is a hoax. Don't wear a mask. Go out here and just live it up, continue to live your life and do whatever you want to do. This dude literally died for Donald Trump. This is how people are. This is how I cannot believe somebody so slow up top. Somebody that's so disingenuous. Somebody that's so uncouth. Somebody that's such a liar, a flip-flopper, could have so many people in a trance that supports him. And I mean, they constantly make damn fools of themselves to take up for this dude. I wouldn't do that for nobody. Like if I was supporting somebody and they were out there acting a damn fool and doing all kind of crazy stuff, I'd be like, man, shit. I just won't say nothing. I just back up because he can't defend it. And if you try to defend it, it makes you look like a fool. It really says a lot about you when you are a follower of him. You be like, damn. Oh yeah, it's something wrong with you. It's definitely something wrong with you. So the best thing to do is if you're supporting somebody and they out there acting a fool, the best thing that you can do if you want to comment is just comment and say something like, well, you know, we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. You know, say something like that, something everybody can agree with. But to sit up there and try to defend these dudes, nah, that ain't it. Going into the comments, family, let me see what y'all saying. Lee, I see you, what's up? The self-hate is loyal and to death for some of these lames. Self-hate took him out. Yeah, self-hate took him out of here, absolutely. Tanya Venom. Is that Tanya? That's Venom, that's Veman. Tanya Veman, that's Tanya. Okay, what's up, Tanya? Appreciate you. Clapback MDS, welcome to the channel. Bromfield 357, welcome to the channel. Jesse Robinson, welcome to the channel. And Zakaya Israel, welcome to the channel. These are the newest members to the WillieDLive channel. Show them some love, fam. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Where Face at? Nat Turner, look, you know what? Hadn't spoken with Brad in over a week now. I gotta call him. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Absolutely. I'm gonna check. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm finna see what's up with Brad right now. How about that? I'm gonna call right now, fam. Let y'all check it out yourself. Let's see. Yeah, it always get real late. I've been working late lately, and it always gets too late. Zachary Storm, I see you. What's up, fam?
WD.
Hey, I got you on the speaker. What's up?
What's up?
Hey, I'm on my live, right? And one of the subscribers asked me about you, say, how you doing? I said, man, you know what? I ain't talked to Brad in over a week. I need to call him.
What's up, Willie?
Shit, I'm here, baby boy. How you doing? They kept asking me how you doing, man. Everybody want to know how you doing.
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate y'all asking.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Everything cool, man. You all right?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Where you at?
Sitting up in a lounge smoking a cigar.
Say, man, you gotta stop this shit. I told you about this shit. God damn it. Yeah. Hey, you see we lost your boy.
Oh, you talking about your partner Cain? Yeah, man. Oh, Herman?
Herman Cain, yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what happened, right?
What happened?
He caught that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was believing in Trump. He went to the Klan rally.
Right.
And he caught that shit from one of the Klansmen.
Right. Out of here. Out of here.
See you later, bye. Wave.
Yeah. You know, it was, you know, because I'm thinking to myself, man, you know, like, you know, it's always sad, you know, when we lose one, you know, if we lose, you know, somebody like a Herman Cain who has done so less for the community, you know, it's just sad. And now, you know, now he's gone to be with the Lord. I mean, the devil. He's gone, and it's just sad, man. It's just a sad. You know what, man? Did you ever heard about this? You know that today is supposed to be the most negative day of the year. Did you hear that?
I had no clue, but man, let me cast some negativity upon your listeners.
Speak.
Your president has failed us in so many ways. But this pandemic that swept across the nation, that already had the blueprint in place by the previous administration, he just dropped the ball, bro. Everything is a conspiracy to him.
Right.
Like he's a bozo, bro. And then he thinks people like him, but nobody likes him.
Right.
Like this guy, he's ignorant and arrogant and built like a potato, man.
If you're just tuning in, fam, I'm on the line right now with the one and only Scarface, my partner in rhyme. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Talking about Herman Cain, the dude who checked out today, who was playing. What is that called? When you play with fire, you get burned. He thought that fat meat wasn't greasy. He was out there playing with COVID, like it was hot, like it was a game of double dutch or something, and messed around and tripped on the rope, bust his head wide open. He out of here. Yeah.
And the coolest part about it is, like, did you see, like, John Lewis had no love from Trump, right? None. And then he gets on the news and speaks like 15 minutes about Herman Cain and how great of a man he was. Like, Donald Trump, you have your nerve, bro.
Right.
Like, you got to be the dumbest. Like, he's the dumbest president we've ever had. If you can make George W. Bush look like a genius,
yeah,
then you have to be a stupid nincompoop.
Right. What's crazy is that I thought it would be a long time before we get anything anywhere close to a George Bush again. And we got Trump, and you're right. Trump makes George Bush Jr. looks like a damn genius.
Yes, man.
Like, man, it's like I can honestly say I would rather have Bush back again, 12 years of Bush, than to have that dude.
I'll take Bush over Trump any day.
Yeah.
And if you can make Herbert Walker look human, you got to be a piece of shit. Like he made Herbert Walker Bush look, human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He made him look human.
Right.
I actually watched George Herbert Walker Bush's funeral, and they humanized the man.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got Donald Trump walks in, like he the grand finale. He walk in all late and shit, and sits in his high chair like a big ass little kid. Like, dude, like and the whole time that they were running their campaigns, him versus Hillary, they said it, that he was not fit to hold public office. Uh-huh. He's not a smart man, bro. He don't have the sense God gave a green grass to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a silly man, bro.
Yeah.
And anybody who votes for him is just as much as a goddamn fool as he is.
Bam. Hey, you think he gonna show up at Herman Cain funeral?
Yeah, he'll be there.
Nah, I don't think so. You know what? Yeah, nah, he gonna come up with an excuse.
I got $25, say he do.
Boy, I would take you up on that if I was still a betting a chance.
You ain't no gambling man no more.
If I was a chance gambler, I would. I'll gamble, but not on chance. I got to know it's fixed. I got to know the fix is in. Or it's got to be business. Bro. It's got to be business.
Man, Donald Trump is an idiot. So you would expect an idiot. You got to think like an idiot when it comes to him.
Yeah.
Man, Willie, the man got 150,000 deaths on his watch, man. 150,000 deaths in what, 5-6 months?
Yeah, it's gonna hit 500,000 before the end of the year.
And I'm not gonna bet that because I'm sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got his followers, his minions that follow him that don't believe that the shit is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like Willie King, I had the COVID, bro. That shit is real, Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Like I almost died, man. And then you got 150,000 people that's dead. And I could have been 150,001. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I could have been in that 150,000 people that died from COVID, man. And all you had to do was stop that plane from coming in here from Wuhan, grounded that shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody stay where you at. Do you remember when the World Trade Center got attacked?
Yeah.
Bush grounded them planes for what, 2 or 3 days? Or a week or so?
Mm-hmm.
But he was smart enough to do that. Dumb Fulio didn't want to follow Obama's plan. Like we had, like everything happened on Obama's watch. Didn't we get the Ebola and the SARS and the Ezekiel virus?
I know it was SARS and Ebola. I'm not familiar with that other one.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'm saying it wrong, but Ezekiel or some shit. It's like the skinny head baby.
Okay.
He got the skinny head baby virus.
I think Trump got a skinny head baby, but they don't talk about her. It's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl, and she got an arm coming out of her ear.
Man, you see his head, man? Like his head is like a big flat butt.
Yeah.
He's a playboy that pays for sex.
Right. Right.
He's a billionaire that won't show his taxes. And you can go on days and days and days about this phony, man. The guy's a phony, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are in support of this clown, man. I like him because he's not a typical politician. He's not a typical human being either.
He's not a human being. Exactly. Exactly.
Man, that man's a failure, man.
His mama should be embarrassed and his daddy should have pulled out.
Yeah, for real, Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Like his daddy. Oh, anyway. And Fred Trump, man, it just, I'm dead.
Well, I'm gonna call you back, man. I appreciate you for chiming in, man.
Man, much love, Willie, man. Let's get this shit over with.
All right. I'll meet you back.
Baby.
Bet.
For sure.
One and only Scarface fam. Okay, so let me go into the comments and see what you guys are saying. I saw Serena pop up in there. I didn't see what she said, but I know she here. Clap back MDS. What up? Yeah, I showed the new members some love, fam. Let's see. James Stanford, newest member. Tucson Erickson. In the words of Ivan Draco. Is that Draco or Draco? If he dies, he dies. And that's Ivan, my fault. Ivan Draco, I believe. 502 Bird Flu, what up? Serena says, hi, Willie, I just got off work. What's up? We're talking about Herman Cain's death, the sad, sad, sad death of Herman Cain. What a tremendous loss. What a tremendous loss to the deplorables. He is not a president. He's an orange chicken. Trump. I got bird seed I'll put on that bet. Serena on one tonight. Conscious Thought says Trump trash and GOP garbage are slowly deconstructing world order. Is that KT Amayu? So Carlos says, one less houseboy. Absolutely. Lamont, where you been, man? Yeah. Sally Romeo, Black Republicans crying their eyes out. I don't think they're crying, man. You know, the only thing that would make a Black Republican cry, in my opinion, is when white supremacy discards them and they try to come back to the Black community and it's not as easy as they think it's gonna be. That's the only thing. Like, one thing that they do know, that they can come back and get a certain amount of Blacks no matter what. It's a certain amount of Black people that's gonna forgive them no matter what. They know that. Dino Naka says, Willie just another plantation master for the white man telling you to vote for the Democratic Party, the party of slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, and the KKK. Hey, check this out, Dino. See, I never told them to vote for the Democratic Party. You assume because I don't like the Republican Party that I like the Democratic Party. But obviously you haven't heard my take on the Democratic Party because I don't like either one of them. See, that's your presumption, which in presumption is idiotic. Misha, you didn't have to delete his message. You know, you could have left it up there, because the thing about it is that it's good to keep it up there to make you. Sometimes you let people make fools out of themselves, and you know, you let people see, let the whole world see how foolish they sound. Because if you follow this channel, you already know how I feel about both parties. And when you start talking about the Democratic Party being the party of slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, and KKK, I got a question for you. Where was the Republicans when all of this shit was going on? I will tell you where they were. They were right there making policy with them. They were right there laying up in the bed, procreating with them. They were right there breaking bread at the parties, dancing and just kicking it, just like they are right now. Republicans and Democrats kick it right now. They're in the house. They're having sex with each other. They're doing business deals with each other every single day. They're still doing business deals. Even when Congress goes in there and they start deliberating and stuff, they're kicking it amongst each other. And it is a struggle for power. It's not about, neither party is about morality. It's not about civility. It's not about humanity. It's not about progress. It's about these parties trying to see what they can get for themselves. That's all it's about. Even when you look at the people who are hard party line, who vote and do everything based on party. They even make their comments on social media based on parties. As soon as they see something on social media, where them Republicans, where them Democrats, you know, everything is based along party lines. Everything, how they think is all based along party lines and not policy. So they get caught up in stuff like that. What you have to understand is that all of these Republican seats, all of these Democratic seats, before it's a Democratic seat, before it's a Republican seat, it is a seat. It is a seat. And every one of those seats wield the same amount of power. Same amount of power and influence. And it pays the exact same salary, whatever that seat is. It pays the exact same salary, whether you're the president, a Congress member, a member of Congress, whether you're a mayor, you're a sheriff, whether a Democrat gets in there or a Republican gets in there, the pay is going to be the exact same, and the amount of influence is going to be the exact same. So when these people say stuff like, well, you know, the Democratic Party started slavery, and the Democratic Party is, you know, Jim Crow, and the Democratic Party started the KKK. Well, isn't it strange that the Republican Party now got a lock on all of that shit? Why are you, if I were you, I wouldn't even bring it up, because somebody that got a half a brain like myself is just gonna throw it right back in your face and say, well, what about now, sucker? Who's in the KKK now? Who's talking about segregation now? And who's trying to bring back Jim Crow now? Who's out there talking about they would love to own slaves right now, and they wish that slavery would have never ended? Who's out there talking about that right now? Well, you know what? Both of them. You got Democrats and Republicans who are wishing like hell that they could bring slavery back. That's why I say it's about power, family. It's about power. It's about money. Ain't got shit to do with party. That's why you have certain people that will run for a Republican seat or run for a Democratic seat, because they're running based on how they think they can perform. If they think they can win in that Republican seat, they'll run. If they think they can win in that Democratic seat, they're going to run for that Democratic seat. That's why Trump ran Republican, because he saw an opening on the Republican side. Trump would have ran. Trump is a sucker. He is a textbook chump, a textbook flip-flopper. He will go in any direction that the opportunity is. That's what he does. He's gonna follow the opportunity. This is what these suckers who follow him can't see. How can somebody be so dumb? Man, if you got some brains, you already know that Trump is inadequate. You know that. So at least don't try to insult my intelligence. Tell that shit to somebody else, but don't come around me trying to say stuff like that, because I know better. And if you got some sense, then you should know better too. And if you just want to say something and not look like a fool, just say, this is my guy, no matter what, and I'm riding with him for better or worse. You ain't even got to know, you ain't even got to say that he's incompetent and he's a thief, he's a liar, he's a cheat. He don't give a damn about the American people, black or white or anybody else. He don't care. He's trying to get paid. Trump's whole game is to get more money. His game was to get in and to use his influence to pad his pockets. That's what he's doing. That's his whole hustle. So I would say leave the comment up. Leave it up there so that clown can look like more of a clown. I'm not going to even block him or nothing, because these type of people need to be exposed. Christina, Trump is a manifestation of the ugly truth of what this country is all about. His followers blindly follow him because they think they're protected. Exactly. Got a whole false sense of reality. Jay Woods, welcome to level 2. Show Jay Woods some love, fam. He is the newest member, or she is. I don't know if that's a he or a she, but Jay Woods, show love, fam. The newest member to the WillieDLive channel. If you want to join the channel, fam, you can click that join button if you can see it on your desktop, laptop, or notebook. If you can't see it there, go to the description and you can click on that join button to join the channel, become official member, and get some cool perks. You dig what I'm saying? Let's see, live chat. Let's go into the live chat. Okay, so Serena says, forgive me for my ignorance, but why does an independent have to choose to be a Democrat or a Republican? That's a good question. The answer is, in short, is the independent cannot get enough independent support. So they make a decision to go Democrat or Republican. The independent party is just not as strong, including the Libertarian Party is not as strong either. They don't have the backing, the financial backing and infrastructure like the Republicans and the Democrats have. Even when you go out and you run for, like on the Democratic Party or the Republican side, and if the party wants to support you, whether it be the national party or the local party, if they want to support you, they have strong support groups and organizations in place to help you get the word out, to help get the word out about their candidate. Once they pick you, they're going to use their people that go out and knock on doors. They have an impressive email list. They have an impressive call list. They have a lot of data already, so you get access to that data that they have that the independent parties do not have. They don't have the manpower that the Democrats and the Republicans have. So they end up shifting to, and running for a Democrat or a Republican. They'll typically run for the seat that they think they can win. I hope that answered your question. Vivian Sevier, is that Sevier? I think that's Sevier. Vivian Sevier. Welcome to level 1. Show Vivian some love, fam. Tony S. says, on behalf of the president, this was very irresponsible to have a rally during a pandemic. Well, we warned him, we told him, but Donald Trump say do it. That's how they do. Donald Trump say go, that's how they do. Donald Trump say stop, whatever you tell them to do, that's just what they do. That's how they operate. Tony Amzadale, welcome to level 1. Cody McCabe, welcome to level 1. Show them some love, fam. Newest members to the channel. If you have not done so already, fam, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's only going to get better if you're just coming to check out the channel for the first time. It's only going to get better, so you may as well go ahead and click the subscribe button right now. Don't put it off. Go ahead and click it right now, because I'm gonna come back with something even stronger than this the next time around, and then again and again and again, and you never know what you're gonna get, because this show right here is not necessarily like a box of chocolate, but you never know what you're gonna get. What you will get, though, consistently, is some good information. You dig what I'm saying? Like to mix it up a little bit. Then we got another member. Okay. Cody just upgraded. Dale Handy, what up? Welcome to level 1. Show Dale some love, fam. Dale Handy. Who is that? Is it Deuce? Is it Deuce Imperium? Our votes don't matter because we don't own the corporations and banks. Let's see. Gregory Crockett, welcome to level 1. Chris Taylor, welcome to level 1. Show the newest members some love, fam. Gregory Crockett and Chris Taylor. Sandra Alexander, I see you. Okay, so Esquire, if you're just joining in, like Esquire, just want to let you know that we are talking about Herman Cain, the former, I guess, Republican presidential candidate. He ran back in 2012, got his head knocked off, and he balled out back in December, before he got into the election good. So he bowed out like in 2011. He was running for the 2012 office. And again, got knocked off. He was a classic step and fetch it. Very uneventful life, just another type that wanted to assimilate and be liked and go out and say all the things against his own community. Never did nothing for his people, had all that juice, all that power, and all he did was go around and badmouth the Black community. It's a number of them out there like that. Terry Crews come to mind. This dude, he got it bad. He got it real bad. So Herman Cain, if you don't know, well, I guess you know now if you're looking at the title. He died today at 74 years old. His family and friends are heartbroken. I'm just telling you what I read. I don't know how you can have a heart and be heartbroken for that type of dude, but they say they're heartbroken, so we'll go with that. But this dude, he attended a Trump rally on June 20th, and at that rally, they was partying it up. They was dancing, and just living it up. No mask, all over each other and stuff. And it was like a little section of them, a little section of the blacks, Trump's blacks. They were all right there together, like Trump told them to sit right there. Okay, I need you, y'all sit over there together and save a spot for Kanye in case he wants to show up. He shows up late. Save a spot for him. Herman Cain was probably like, I ain't saving no spot for that, nothing. Like you need to be here early. I'm the senior in all this stuff. And somebody was like one of the other ones was trying to pat him on the top of the head, like calm him down. So anyway, fam, he dropped dead today. from COVID. So prior to the rally, he didn't have COVID. After the rally, 9 days after the rally, I believe it was 9 days, he gets diagnosed with COVID. And after that, it was all downhill, fam. This boy was going down. Boy had a tough time trying to hang on. Say he hung on for like about a month. He was trying. He was trying. He was trying. Remind me of that Scarface song. Never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. We standing over there and he say, just relax and let it go, man. Just relax. Relax. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Let it go. Arian Smith says, my daughter is 19 months old and she's been watching you since she was a week old. That's what's up. my nephew's son, he's about 3 years old. And every time my intro comes on, my nephew say he goes crazy and just start running toward the computer. You know, the dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he say the kid just starts running toward the computer and getting excited, started jumping up and down. Yeah, okay, so Serena said, maybe this is why Trump isn't firing anyone now. He's giving them COVID instead. He's probably giving them COVID and Clorox, like back to back. Delion, appreciate you. Delion says, keep doing what you're doing, Willie. Latricia, I see you. What's up, Latricia? Dun, dun, dun. Coronavirus took him out. How do you say it? How do you say it? Let me see how you pronounce that name. Good. Get it, Teres. I can't say it. I've heard that name pronounced before, but I can't say it right now. Tanyan Zhu says, Tanyan Zhu says, is that Zhu or Su? Zhu, 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 Su. My son do the same thing when your show come on, and he is 2 years old. Yeah, and then yeah, cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. Teach him early, man. Get him on it early. Moonshine 99 says the Brazilian president needs to go. Gravity Love, I see you. What's up, David Huff? That's right. Death is natural. Yeah, Pat Sanchez says, I guess he found out it ain't a hoax. What do y'all think about Trump showing up? Y'all think he's going to show up to Cain's funeral? Y'all think he's going to show up to Herman Cain's funeral? What do y'all think about that? Lady G, I see you. What's up, Lady G? Deborah Jackson, ATL in the building. I see Jughead from the UK. What's up, Jughead? Beauty Magic, checking in. Got to go back to studying. That's what I'm talking about. What you studying for? Studying like right now? Who's studying right now? I know my daughter's studying right now. She's studying for the bar. You studying for the bar? Follow says Herman Cain was resurrected this afternoon. He is not dead anymore. He went to the White House. Probably at the White House in the bathroom with Trump while he's sitting on the toilet with the door closed. That's how much they love Trump. Gary Johnson say they're going to put him in a box covered with cheese. That's funny. Trump is an actor waiting for another photo op. He'll show up for the funeral. I don't know. I don't think he's going to show up. Deuce Imperium says Trump is an actor waiting for another photo. I just don't think he's going to show up. I think he's going to come up with some excuse. He's going to say something like, he's going to make some grand statement. And he's going to talk about how his team told him to stay and don't go, and, you know, like something along those lines. He's going to say something about he had to be somewhere else. I don't think it's, keep in mind, fam, Trump is the ultimate self-persevere. You know, like this dude is not, I don't think he's going to go to that funeral. I think he's going to come up with some kind of excuse. He's going to say something cool about Herman Cain. I just don't think he's going to go. Right now, the only way what he might do is make a grand entrance or something like that and show up before everybody else come to the funeral. Or maybe they'll bring him there and have a number of people behind him or something, and, you know, where he's majorly social distance. But I cannot see him going to that funeral, sitting on that front row with everybody inside of a church. That's not going to happen. I don't see that happening. But I do agree with you that he is a photo hog. He is a photo hog. Yeah, was that Laro Mitchell? He won't show up, but he'll send some fried chicken and watermelon slices in lieu of flowers. He probably will. He probably will. And knowing Herman Cain, he'll try to come up out of the casket and eat it. And then get mad at Trump. Like, but where's the buttermilk biscuits? And then try to slap Trump. Like, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Cloud. And then go ahead and lay back down. All right, fam. Okay, that's enough about this sucker. That's enough about Herman Cain. He got what he had coming to him. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Final shout outs coming up. Okay, if I can get to the bar here. Here we go. Zakiya Israel, Jesse Robinson, Bromfield, Clapback, MDS, Tanya Vernon. Let's see. Lee, Zachy Storm, James Stanford, Tucson Erickson, 502 Bird Flu, Serena, Brass Knucks, Jay Woods, Christina, Ed Harden, Vivian Sever, Tony S., Tony Amsterdale, Cody McCabe, Dale Handy, Deuce Imperium, Gregory Crockett, Chris Taylor, Rhonda Larry. I didn't see Rhonda Larry there. Okay, Rhonda Larry, Lupe Caesar. Hi, Willie D. Keep up the good work. Watch you daily. Hi from Sacramento. That's what's up. Lupe. Sam, Herman Cain, when keeping it real goes wrong. Deleon, Beauty Magic, Jamie Talley. Jamie Talley. Let's see what Jamie's saying. I agree he isn't coming because he's going to have to address the fact he contracted COVID at his rally and unfortunately died. Yeah, and that is the great note to end it on. When we think about this great list, American hero, Herman Cain, and all that he hasn't done for the American people, especially Black people. All he does is come here and take up space. We have to consider that he died as a result of going to a Donald Trump rally after being encouraged by Donald Trump. So at the end of the day, it's only appropriate that I bid Herman a farewell and let everybody know that I blame Donald Trump for his death. Donald Trump is to blame because if it had not been for that rally, Herman Cain would not have put his life at risk and contracted COVID-19 and subsequently died. I blame Trump, and I'm going to always feel that way. He killed a horrible man. No more talk.